Hello, I am so grateful to have you here. This class is really special. It's kind of like the reset button when you kind of want to transition from your busy day mode into relaxed, chill evening mode. All right, so we're going to flow through some really lovely stretches. It's going to feel so good in your body, and we're going to breathe a little bit deeper than maybe we have all day, and it's going to help you get into a super chill mood. All right, so let's get to it. We're going to start by standing really wide on your mat. And let's just start by taking a really deep breath in. So I want you to inhale, fill the lungs all the way up, maybe even expand your body. And then exhale, slowly let it all out. Let's do that one more time. Big breath in and out. Very good. This time as you inhale, sweep those arms all the way up. Interlace the fingers, point your finger to the sky, and take a big stretch over to the right. Getting into the side body. Come back up to center. Take a big stretch to the left. And then come back up. Release the hands, bring them all the way behind the back. Interlace those fingers and then squeeze the shoulders together. Lift the heart. From here, we're going to fold forward, coming into a wide forward fold. Release the hands and just bring them down to the mat. If that feels too deep, you can use a block under those hands if you need an extra lift. Just like that. Close the eyes. And let's just take a couple deep breaths here, letting the upper body fall really heavy. Relax the neck. Relax your head. Just taking a few really beautiful, deep breaths in and out. Letting the weight of your upper body gently pull you into the stretch. We're going to put a little bit of a bend in that right knee, kind of walking the hands over a little bit for a gentle thigh stretch. And then come back to center. We'll go ahead and do that on the left. So a little bit of a bend in the left knee, feeling a gentle stretch in the right inner thigh, hip flexor. Let's do that one more time on each side. Come back through center. Put a little bend in the right knee. Come back through center. And a bend in the left. Beautiful. Come back to center again. Let the upper body fall really heavy here. Sway the upper body from side to side. Beautiful. We're going to walk the feet in a little bit. So our stance is wider than hip distance, but not as wide as the full fold. We're going to come into a yoga squat. So we're going to put a bend in both knees. If you'd like, you can use that block under the hips for some support if you choose. Hands come to prayer, and your elbows are just gently pressing the knees open. Keep your spine nice and long, your shoulders relaxed. And I want you to either close the eyes here or soften your gaze. And what I mean by that is finding something in front of you to very softly focus on in our yoga squat. And just take a couple really beautiful, slow, deep breaths here. Paying attention to how it feels as that air flows into the body and then flows out. If you'd like to take this stretch a little bit deeper, you can bring your hands down to the mat and start to walk them forward, letting the head just relax and tuck in gently. This is totally optional. Go ahead and take a couple more breaths exactly where you are. If your hands are forward, we're going to walk them in and we're going to find our way into a seat. So just lower the hips down. Sit nice and tall and take a big breath. Sweep those arms all the way up to the sky. We're going to drop the right hand down. Take a big stretch to the right. Keep both hips planted on the mat. And we're going to take a couple breaths here in our side stretch. And then we're going to put a bend in our left elbow, kind of opening the heart, getting a nice stretch in the shoulder, in the chest. And then come into the side stretch, and we'll just flow between that a couple more times. Bend in the elbow, open the heart. And come back into the side stretch. One more time. Bend the elbow open. And then your side stretch. So good. We'll do this on the other side. So flow all the way to the left. Left hand plants down. Big sweep overhead with the right arm. Keep those hips rooted down. Sometimes our hips want to lift up so we can reach further, but anchor the hips down and then lengthen through the rib cage and through the arm. From here, we're going to bend that right elbow, open the heart, and then come into your side stretch. Bend the elbow, open the heart, and then side stretch. One more time. Open the heart. This feels so good, especially if you're like hunched over your computer all day. I love this stretch. And then come all the way back up, connect the palms up overhead, and bring the hands down to the heart. Beautiful. Sit nice and tall. We're going to do a gentle twist. So we're going to twist to the right. I like to cross that left arm over the body, connect it to the right knee if you can, and if not, wherever it lands is perfect. Gaze over the right shoulder. Keep the spine nice and tall, but relax the shoulders. And just take a really nice breath. Come back to center, arms sweep up, and then we'll twist to the left. Cross the right arm over the body, and then gaze over the left shoulder. See if you can breathe a little deeper. And then come back to center. Let's do this one more time on each side. Take a big twist to the right. Come back to center and then twist to the left. And come back to center. Relax the hands all the way down. We're going to do a couple shoulder rolls. So lift those shoulders up towards the ears and bring them all the way down the back. And then just do that a few times at your own pace. Last time. And then reverse. Pull the shoulders onto the back and round them forward. All right, last time. And shake it out a little bit. Let's find our way onto our backs. And hug the knees into the chest, just giving yourself a little squeeze. We're going to come into happy baby. So you're going to grab the outer edge of your feet and then lift your feet up towards the sky, letting the knees kind of sink down. And from here, you might like to rock side to side. If this stretch feels a little too deep for you too, you can bring the hands to the shins or to the knees. We're just trying to get a stretch in the inner thighs and the hips here. So feel free to explore some movement. This is a really good chance to kind of check in with your body and just ask yourself, what do I need in this moment? What stretch and what movement is feeling really good for me tonight? You have a few more breaths here in this stretch. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself one final squeeze. And then we're going to end in Shavasana. So let your arms and your legs relax onto the mat. Get out any last wiggles as you start to find some stillness in the body. Give yourself permission here to slow down and quiet the mind. Just paying attention to your inhale and your exhale. And sometimes I find it helpful to just sort of label the breath. So as I breathe in, I just think in. out. In, out. And if your mind begins to wander, just bring it back to the breath. Allowing your body to soften and relax a little bit more with each breath. If your body is craving a little extra rest, please stay in the Shavasana for as long as you would like. If you need to get up with your day, you can start wiggling your fingers and your toes. And find your way into a seat. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I'll see you next time.